Hello everybody, welcome back to part 62 of Draconic Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age. This is the first part of the post-game. So I cut off when the screen was black and started saying stuff in white. So I hope it still says those things. It was about a party in Erdrea, so let's read this first. Our heroes survive a blistering battle to topple the Lord of Shadows at long last. Free from Mordegon's malign influence, the World Tree begins to return to life, and as its healing powers pour out over Erdrea, light and love bring the land alive once more. Their quest complete, there's nothing left for the companions to do but return home. Vince Vanquish. I haven't seen him in a long time either. Didn't even see him when we went to Octagonia and it turned into a casino. Now that I think about it. Whoops. Okay, so I'm not gonna be checking everything. Yeah, there it is. Everything in post-game, I'll just try to do main story post-game things. Like the sparkly thing Eric saw when we were riding on Cetacea. The Lord of Shadows is defeated and peace returns to the world. A few days later, you and your companions gather in Erdrea to remember your friend Veronica. Oh yeah, those outfits.
Look, Veronica. Everyone's here to see you. We've come to celebrate with you. The world's at peace at long last. And Yggdrasil's in full bloom again. It's so beautiful.
It still hasn't sunk in, you know? We really did it. We really saved the world.
Yes. Mordegon plunged Erdrea into darkness. So many lost their lives. But we survived. We have to make the most of that. We have to laugh and smile for those who can't. We may feel like crying. Goodness knows I do. But we mustn't. I can only imagine what Veronica would say.
Pull yourselves together! You've saved the world, you idiots! What are you blubbering for?
Excuse my awful impression.
Well, she probably would say something along those lines.
Here you all are! Huh? We were wondering where the guests of honor were. The festivities have already begun.
They're celebrating the defeat of the Dark One and we're remembering Veronica and celebrating with her, so...
It's party time. Come on, darling. Let's go let our hair down.
Yeah, you know how to party. Or at least I suppose you do. I assume you do.
Good health.
Everything is still destroyed though.
I'm gonna get you!
Looks like peace has even loosened up the Arborians.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's make this a party to remember. For Veronica.
Awarded for defeating the Lord of Shadows and restoring the World Tree to its rightful place in the sky. Now, I will just be checking with the main characters what they are saying, because I'm curious. Oh my. What a man! What do you say? Oh my, I would so love to speak with those handsome gentlemen, but I cannot hope to compete with these ladies. Assertive advances. I wouldn't call it assertive, I would call it aggressive. I must protest, ladies, please. I am merely a soldier of Heliodor. I hardly think that I deserve such praise. You! These ladies will not let me... is that a sentence? These ladies will not let me alone. Do something to rid them of me, I beg you. Yeah, nope. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask. When we finished off Mordigan, you swiped the sword, right? The Sword of Shadows? It may look kinda creepy, but underneath all those razor-sharp teeth and bulging eyeballs, it's still the Sword of Light. Have you tried using it yet? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Oh, that's Hendrik. This is me. Sword of Light, Demon Bane, Lord Shadow... I don't... Oh, there it is. Damn! 50 attack and 1 parry chance, but I do lose 2 critical. Calls forth a devastating dark and destructive force to strike a single enemy when used as an item. Okay then. I'm not even gonna finish this sentence, it was just that badass. Okay, I saw Sylvando appear, dancing with the people. Ne'er have I found the courage to dance in public before this day. I had worried that people might think me immodest. But now that the world is at peace, I am filled with a joyous exuberance, and my body moves on its own accord. What fun it is to finally let one's hair down. Yeah, that's definitely Sylvando's influence. Fabulous, isn't it, darling? I never thought I'd see the day the Arborians would be tripping the light fantastic with yours truly. The Lord of Shadows stole everybody's freedom, but now that they are free again, free to dance, dream, and most of all to smile. Hooray! Whoop whoop! Oh god, I feel horrible for saying whoop whoop. It took me about a second. Oh, and they're both standing up here. Let's start to you first. Ah, would you look at all those smiling faces. It's really true, eh? We really did save the world. I can't even remember the last time I felt so chirpy. We've been running from the Lord of Shadows for so long, I'd forgotten what peace and quiet felt like. There's still a few things left to do before things can go back to how they once were. My dream of a life of leisure. Yeah, leisure and laziness isn't far off now. Ever since I lost you that night all those years ago, I've been driven by one purpose, and one purpose only. To destroy the darkness that took you from me. At last it's done. I'll have to think of another reason to get up in the morning now. Actually, I did want to help get Heliodor back on its feet. Oh, and I want to try all the different cakes in Gondolia too. Alright, maybe there are 1 or 2 other things to live for. Cake! Now she reminds me of Urza from Fairy Tail. And she's of course standing here. What you looking at? Is there something in the sky? No. Damn. If the World Tree had been there and she was looking at that, though the World Tree is probably over there, then you could... Wow, I'm actually looking at her, even when the camera has moved away from her. Ah. When a new leaf appears on the World Tree's branches, a new life begins. Each of us has our own leaf on those mighty boughs, and each of us returns there when we die. Veronica may no longer be with us, but her spirit lives on, and one day we will meet again. One day we'll return to our place on those branches. But not just yet. I have a life to live, and I must live it to the fullest, for my sake and for hers. Yeah, so I was saying that if she was looking at the World Tree, she would probably be thinking about Veronica. But even without looking at the World Tree, she was thinking about it. And am I missing someone? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And myself, that's 7. Okay, yeah, that's everything. Peace has returned to Erdrea at last. Enjoy the festivities and leave Erdrea and see the world you saved. So I first must leave Arborea. Otherwise it would say explore the world.
Where do you think you're going?
Sneaking off without us, honey? If you've got someplace to be, we can all go together, no?
No.
Oh, don't be like that. Let's try this again, shall we?
See, that's what I mean. Even if you say
Sneaking off
no,
without
it's
us,
an
honey?
illusion.
If you've got someplace to be, we
have
can
to say
all go
yes.
together, no?
You have to say yes, otherwise the game won't progress. Only exception,
Of
Michelle.
course we can.
Ooh, Michelle.
Now the world is at peace, the fun
Maybe I
can
should check
really
on Michelle
begin.
first.
If you're looking for new adventures, I know where we can start. You saw that weird light shining south of Octagonia too, right? If it was up to me, that's where I'd be headed.
Yeah, I'm recording.
But you're the boss.
For a second I thought I wasn't recording. But then you wouldn't have seen this part. Me. Oh wait, no, first lineup. Vando, Jade, and Eric. I'm always putting them in because if they get pepped up, I can do the Electrolyte and Hallelujah. Magic, me, Zoom. Oh wow! There's a lot of pink bubbles. The Last Bastion, probably Jade and him. Yeah, I'm not gonna check everything. But I will be going to the Strand because I want to see if Michelle has something. Though there was no pink bubble. So that probably was an indication. But you never know. Could be counted as a side quest. Ah, she's still sitting here. Is she still gonna say the same thing? Queen Marina's such a dear. Yeah, okay. No, I don't need a quick reminder, dear. Okay, so let's check the things and let's just assume it was that and not go there. Last Bastion, Jade and the King, and me and Gemma. Though I might want to see me and Gemma. Nothing in Hotto. Octagonia, will be going there anyway. Dundrasil. Probably with the Grave, I don't want to do that right now. Puerto Valor. Sylvando and his dad. Borea, we did that. The Viking hideout a little higher, so most likely Mia. I would have said the Queen, but it would have needed to be closer to Sneefelheim City. Nothing in Phenomenon, nothing in Honolulu. Yeah, Coast of Lore again. Maybe it's at the Havens above. Oh no, wait, it's the mountain thing. Yeah, okay, so it's Octagonia then. I'm sorry for the people who wanted to see the post-game, well, a lot of the post-game, the extra side quest thingies. Damn, that's a lot of wing. But yeah, I just want to see what the true final boss is. In Final Fantasy VIII, no spoiling. I already said it was a dragon, but I won't say where, how, or why. The final boss was like a point where you needed 50 more levels or so since the final boss. You could take down the final boss in that game at level 37, 41. But the true final boss, which I'm hoping there is in this game as well, yeah, you needed to be level 70, 90, maybe 99, just to be safe. So yeah, let's head over there. I'm stuck behind the wall. So many walls to get stuck behind. Oh, I can move them aside. Awesome. I know you can do it when you reach a certain level, but for each enemy, but I didn't know it was already that I was already this high. So yeah, I've been here before, but there was nothing here.
Well now, this place looks a mite familiar. Aye, it's these funny wee buildings. I've seen them before.
Yes, there's no mistaking it. It looks just like the floating island where we met the Watcher, doesn't it?
Yep.
Let's go and take a closer look. Who knows? We might find something interesting.
Okay, so let's take a closer look at all this stuff. Who knows what we might find? So yeah, they're probably talking about the face and how creepy it is. Hendrik probably doesn't have much to say. Well, I was about to go talk to Serena, but if she's standing in a cutscene, then yeah. If we talk to her in a cutscene, no problem.
This painting, it's fascinating. It really draws you in, doesn't it?
Well, as long as it doesn't do the same thing as the mural did in Phenomenon. We'll be fine. I see 4 orbs on the left. Shouldn't that have been 6? And he found a book.
It reminds me of something. Ah, of course. I've been reading a book they say was written by the Watchers of late. Let me see if I can find the right part. Spirits of lost time. Beings born from the land. Beings who control time.
Spirits of lost time? Could they be these figures in the painting?
Could they be the tiny white things we've seen all around that they apparently can't see?
According to the book, they guard a sacred light that controls the flow of time.
Okay, yeah. Those are definitely those white little things. I can see it in the faces. And for some reason Cetacea is on the left. Upper left. Then bottom left is the Watchers and Yggdrasil on the complete left. And then 4 orbs. Even though I have 6. And then on the right there is something darker with a moon cycle. Or at least part of a moon cycle. Huh.
And when that light burns bright enough, even those who are lost to eternity can be restored.
Lost to eternity?
Restored how, exactly? You mean like brought back to life?
Oh, I know someone else who died. I forgot to mention this in the last part. I was talking about how many people died in since the time skip. I talked about Veronica. What was the other one? Oh, come on. Come on, brain. There were more people who sacrificed themselves. And then I talked about, and I forgot about the Master of Angri-La, I think. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I'm going past every single world. Mia was merely knocked out. My parents were dead before that. Yeah, no, maybe I did say Master Pang. Whoops.
Wait, if that was true, then maybe, or just maybe...
Huh?
Think about it. We lost someone to eternity, didn't we? Someone we'd love to see again.
Yeah, dying in this world isn't dying, it's just being reborn, and lost to eternity means you died and you're not coming back. Well, it's taken them a long time.
Veronica.
Seriously, that took them so long. It's been maybe 10 minutes since we left Arborea?
Do you really think we could bring her back?
It usually has a cost.
Well, what else does it say about this light?
Light lives in Tower's heart. Sacred Tower. Tower of lost time.
I did see a tower.
Watchers guard Wheel of Time.
Wheel.
Key to Tower. Key to time. Key brings spirits. Sets wheels in motion.
So if we had the Wheel of Time, we might really be able to...
Maybe it's a cock thing.
What have we got to lose? If there's even a chance, we have to try, right?
Eric's right. No matter how unlikely it is, if it might be our chance to see her again, we simply have to try.
But the Watchers are all gone, right? So how do we find this wheel thingy?
This was once one of their islands, wasn't it? And I'd say that hole in the wall up there was pretty wheel-like.
Cock-like. Yeah.
I reckon we could do worse than start our search right here, you know.
The sad thing is...
There's a way through up there. Let's go poke around some more, shall we?
The sad thing is, I already checked that place before we even got Jade back. Sorry, I forgot her name for a second. I feel bad for forgetting her name. And this is sparkling intensely. Yeah, Wheel of Time.
You found the Wheel of Time! Honey, you are just too good at this.
So, if I understood that book correctly, the wheel will bring the spirits of lost time to the tower they mentioned.
But where might this tower be found? No likely candidates spring to mind.
Another one of these things. Maybe it's the direction they go?
What's the matter, darling?
You got an idea where the place we're looking for might be?
Yeah.
I thought of something. There's an old tower north of Yggdrasil I always wondered about. Unless anyone's got any better ideas, what say we climb aboard our friendly whale and see what we can see up there?
Okay. Don't you think we should take a look at the old tower north of Yggdrasil that Eric told us about? We could use the Calamus flute to call Cetacea and then fly right to it. Yeah, that was my plan too, but you need to give me a second. Okay, so it probably is the thing I didn't want to land at right before I did the final bosses. Well, if it is, then it's good that I didn't land, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything in the place. So yeah. That solves that problem. Or question, or whatever. And I'm going south. Watchers. A whale station near Svartrust. Here, this thing. It does look like the one in the image. So okay, the Lost Land. I'm trying to check for items. Though I highly doubt I will find any. Will I find some of those white things? Oh, item. Technicolor Dream Cloth. Okay. Oh, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn. That's a lot of them. Oh boy. Are they walking up the walls? Sheesh. Oh, I could have just checked the bottom. Okay, so I see a path here, so I'm gonna do this one first. Ooh, interesting. Recipe book. Good godly gear. Sacrosanct staves and Venus tears. Oh god, Venus tears? Haven't heard that name since Draconic Quest 8. And there was only one of it in that game. And it wasn't exactly a weapon or accessory or anything. It was one of the important items. Okay, let's check the other side, though there might not be much here. Colorful cocoon, glimmergrass, and another cocoon. I thought I saw something sparkly here. Must have been my imagination. The door is tightly shut. It doesn't appear to have a keyhole, but there is a curious shaped indentation on its center. Try inserting the Wheel of Time. Well, it fits.
Looks like we found the right tower. I wonder if these spirits of lost time are here already. Come on, laddie. Let's head on in and see what we can see.
You think Mordegon would have attacked this place? Just like he attacked oh... I was about to say like he attacked Erdwin's lantern and suddenly this thing appears that wanted to absorb Erdwin's lantern. Or at least do something with it. He said something along the lines of, what was it? Powers once mine returned to me, or something. Something along those lines is what I remember, so... Yoink. Don't mind if I do. Oh god, it's one of these things. I swear, I hope this isn't too difficult a puzzle because you never know where these places go to. It's like a teleport. You could move 3 floors, you could move 1. This is red, does it work? Well, it does work, so that's that. I saw a chest. Come on. Ooh, another chest. Never mind. I'm happy with this chest. Pandora's box. Oh no. Negative evolution. Okay. Could be useful. I'm sorry if I'm going a little slow in this place, but I can't speed up their traveling thing. Hey, it's a place I saw in during the credits. Now that I saw the sand trickling down, I suddenly remember. That sentence was weird. Let me try again. This is the place I saw in the credit scene, and I remembered it because of the sand trickling down at the center. Not much better, but a little better. Oh, how did I miss this? Chrono Crystal. Luckily so far it hasn't been a puzzle, it's been just a single line to the back and a single line to the front. So. And the blue one clearly indicated the way I needed to go, so... not counting it as a puzzle. Recipe. A Hero's Book of Basic Weapons? Nebula Sword, Darting Dagger, Esterang, Shining Stave, Straight Poker, Mega Green Whip. Pair of Dragonlord Claws and Maxi Axes. Damn. That's a lot of stuff. Basic weapons, it said. Those look pretty advanced to me. Especially the Mega Green Whip. Cutscene? You're bigger than the rest of them. Are you friendly?
I am the Timekeeper, the flow of time, of destiny. I watch over them, guide them.
I like how they did the voice.
But what are you?
I am just what I say I am, and that is all I am.
I hope you don't mind us intruding, but we heard there might be a rather special light here in the tower that can... well, that can bring people back. We've lost someone very special, you see, and... well, we were hoping you might be able to help us.
You speak of time's sphere. If you were to harness its power, that which you seek might be attained.
That was easy. What's the price?
But to lose time is to lose much. The path you propose to follow is not one to be trodden lightly.
To lose time? What do you mean?
Time's sphere is the crystallization of all that has taken place in Erdrea since memory began. Each moment gathered by the spirits of lost time, savored, remembered. To take a sword to the sphere would be to erase those moments, to return to the time of the last intact memory. If your companion is to be restored to you, time itself must be destroyed. As I say, to lose time is to lose much.
So basically, I'm sending my consciousness back into time. Back in time. To the moment I last remember of her being alive, which is most likely going to be the world tree itself. How much time will I have? I mean, if it returns me to 2 seconds before she died, then yeah, that's not gonna help me much.
So in order to save Veronica, we would need to turn back time.
Also, that would mean Master Pang never needs to defend Angri-La from the darkness, which means she lives. Mia would never be saved by the Lord of Darkness, which means she would still be gold. Damn. So I'm sacrificing one or several lives for other lives, but I will be saving everybody else who died in the time skip. I would be saving them as well. Well, those that died because of the Lord of Shadows taking over. All the other ones, yeah, they're still gonna die. Huh. I think that's actually not that bad.
I think I'm beginning to get the picture. We'd need to go back to... Aye! We'd need to go back to before Yggdrasil fell. That way, we could stop Mordegon before it was too late.
Yeah. Why just save Veronica when you can
that
just
wouldn't
stop
just
Mordegon?
save Veronica. It would save the whole of Erdrea. Think of all the pain and suffering we could prevent.
I should really need to let them finish talking before I come up with my speculations, because they might say exactly the same thing. It happened way more than I wanted in this game.
It is possible. All is possible. It may be that returning to that particular fork in the flow of time brings all that you wish and more.
Yeah, her death had a huge impact.
But it must
on
be
this
done.
world.
I would gladly give up all that has happened since that day
Or at least
for
the
the
moment.
chance to change it.
At least the moment she died and changed everything for the world had a big impact.
Alas, to lose time is to lose much. Only one of you may return to that place.
Oh boy, I'm guessing it's gonna be the main character. Or Serena. It could be Serena. But I am playing with the main character, so I'm guessing him. And I am the Luminary. So.
The sphere can be broken but once, by a single hand. A hand possessed of a singular power. In this world, only one such power exists. That of
Yeah.
the Luminary.
I don't count that under speculation being explained immediately after, because that was just
I
obvious.
see.
That wasn't speculation. That was
I
just
know.
logical.
I knew you the moment you can break the sphere, and only with the sword of light. When it is broken, when the memories are shattered, you will return to the past, and there you will stay.
You mean he'll have to live it all again? He can't come back here, to us?
That also means I lose all my items. And most likely...
To lose time is to lose much. This world, this reality, these will be lost to you. And that is not all.
Wow, so from their perspective I'll just disappear and they will continue their lives in this world. Because alternate timelines. I will go back to the other to the fork and follow the other timeline. But they will still be in this timeline. These versions of them. They won't remember anything since. So Sylvando will never make up with his dad. Eric will never find peace with his, forgiveness with his sister. Jade will never see, won't see the king until probably later on. They'll probably meet up. Hendrik will still be an enemy. Oh damn. But Serena does gain Veronica, and there's not really
The
much to grab
outcome of the sphere's shattering is impossible to foresee. You may be lost forever, trapped in a corner of time, a half-faded memory.
That's awful.
So I need to remember vividly.
Your present, your companions, your life even. All these may be lost to you.
My companions will only be lost when I return way too far. Well, except for Hendrik, as I said. My life... I highly doubt they would kill off the main protagonist this
Are
way.
you willing to risk all for the sake of your departed friend?
Yeah.
Only you can decide. I will await you before the sphere.
For a second I thought the others would be behind me. They don't want me to go, do they?
I'm sorry, but you simply can't do this. We
Yeah.
won't let you.
This is my choice. I'm not gonna talk to Eric yet. I'll let you go once and I promise I'd never do it again. Please don't do this. I don't want to lose you. Fate seems to have a habit of snatching away those I care about most. Not this time. Save a tired old man from heartache that he can bear, will you? If I lose you too, I don't know what I'll do. Live with Jade. I'm sorry, but you simply can't do this. We won't let you. When I cut my hair and Veronica gave me her powers, I vowed that I would use them to carry on our sacred mission and protect you. If I were to let anything happen to you, she would never forgive me. So I have no choice but to stop you from doing this. Eric has a pink bubble, so let's do the rest first. Darling, don't you feel you've done enough? I mean, you defeated a lot of shadows, didn't you? I don't want to lose anyone else. I don't think I could bear it. I cannot permit you to do this. Curse it all. Why can I not go? Wow. Why can I not put a stop to Mordegon? Must I really remain here, idle, while you risk all for the sake of our fallen companion? Have you thought this through? You heard the timekeeper. If you go back there, that's it. No way home. And there's no guarantee you'll even make it where you want to go. Are you sure you want to do this? Yep. Come on, nod. Okay, just stare at him.
Okay. You win. We know you well enough by now not to try and talk you out of this. But you'd better not mess this up. You go back there and you save her, you hear? Save us all.
Oh yeah, that's a possibility too, I could fail. If I fail, everything up until this point happens again. With a few changes.
Do what you have to do.
Might go for Jade
We
first.
won't stand in your way.
Oh no, wait, Sylvando is first. I need the boat. Might stop myself from drowning. Do you have anything else to say now? I understand why you want to do this. How could I not? And I can see that your mind is made up. So I suppose I must let you go, much as it pains me. Good luck. We shall miss you. Don't look so down in the mouth, laddie. You're a big boy now, so chin up. Believe in yourself, and there's nothing you can't do. All I ever wanted was to protect you. Maybe that's why it's hard for me to imagine you fighting this battle alone. But I know you can do it. I believe in you. We all do. Now go and save the world. Trust Eric to upstage me like that. Honestly. But he's right. It's clear we won't be able to talk you out of this. And I've realized something. I want everybody in the world to be happy, right? So why should all those poor darlings in the past miss out, huh? That just wouldn't be fair. So you go back there and you make them smile, you hear? Every single one of them. I know you can do it, honey. I only wish I could fell Mordegon with my own hand. It pains me to leave this to you. But I know that you have the strength to save this world. You are the luminary, and I believe in you. Okay, we get it. We know you well enough not to... No, that's just the thing he said in the cutscene. Okay. Yeah, okay. For some reason, Hendrik's voice is easier to do than the rest.
Then you must know all that I know. To lose time will be to lose much, but some semblance of your present self will remain. Your memories, the record of your adventures thus far, your knowledge of battle, and all that you have learned. And last of all, the containers that surround the altar. These are the time capsules. These sacred vessels are immune to the flow of time. When you shatter the sphere, all that you possess will be placed within them. Thus, may the items you require journey with you to the past. Alas, there is one item that will not survive the journey. The Sword of Light. But you should retain possession of its twin, the Sword of Shadows. This will surely prove to be a more than worthy weapon for the time being. Now you know all that I know. All else is unknowable. When you are ready, join me by the sphere.
So I keep every skill I have and everything I can make from the Fun Forge I will also remember all of those. And my items will be in this thing and I just get them back, or do I need to come back here first? That's my question. Join me by the sphere when you are ready. Yeah, but you're standing here. If you climb the steps, you're not coming back. Are you sure you want to return to the past? Yes, but that'll be in the next part. If you all liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. As always, it's been a pleasure. Till the next one. Bye!